Welcome back. Here we are, still in Mishlam Wonderland, and we need to go to the haunted villa. I wonder if it's going to be the same as what it was in Azure. It's very much a case of like, I'd like to do it once. That's about it though. This is the horror coaster, you called it. What kind of ride is it? Simple. You get in a cart, ride through the villa, and blast all the ghosts that jump out at you. You've got some jump scares in there, but you can ride it as many times as you want. Beating high scores is your kind of thing. Well, that sounds like exactly my kind of thing. It's both a game and a ride in one, then. Almost like a shooting competition of sorts. I just remembered, and it doesn't do too hot with spooky things like this. Didn't get to ride it with her last time, though. Best to come back with her someday, and the rest of the SSS, too. Really. She's the one who helped us out in the Geofront, as I recall. She would be more than happy to visit again, I feel. The opportunity will surely present itself. But for now, let's continue asking around. Ugh, I can't move the camera up or down, it feels weird. We're locked in place. A survival ride, huh? Just me, my gun, and a house full of ghosts. You think I could clear it? I could, right? Darling, maybe we could reconsider? You've never been one for scary stories, let alone the real thing. No, I have to tough this out. How can I call myself a man if I can't even protect the things I hold most dear? We're taking this haunted villa on. Don't worry. You've got nothing to fear with me by your side. Okay, I believe in you. Oh dear me. I'm about to go on the front lines. If I can't survive this, how the heck am I going to survive a war? I got this. Just wait and see. I don't really do so well with things like this, but my husband's so into it. I can't just say no. You can just say no. Ooh, talk about a thrill ride. That horror coaster was amazing. Maybe for you, that was way too scary. I'm going so fast, I could barely even scream when the ghost came out. That's the part that makes it fun. But I guess you won't have as a good time if you startle easy. Man, that horror coaster though. I've still got the chills. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for another spin. I'm scared out of my mind now. Need to go buy an ice cream and chillax for a sec. We could do that. So I'm gonna open the door. Oh. Anton. Really? Oh, goddess. I thought I was gonna die in there. Maybe, going in alone wasn't the best of ideas. That thing really was meant for two people. Wait, you're Anton, right? He met you at Titus Gate. Oh, it's you guys. Huh. Fancy seeing you here. Sharon's around. I see. So you came all the way to Crossbell to find this special person. Yep, I was searching all over for her when I happened upon a lead. Then I hopped on a train bound for Crossbell and ended up here. I heard what went down at Titus Gate. Got some balls, I'll give you that. But why were you on the horror coaster to begin with, if I may ask? Well, I thought I saw her go in. The woman I'm looking for, I mean. Turns out, it was just some other purple-haired lady. By the time I realized, it was too late to turn back, so I ended up on the ride anyway. It's just awful. I couldn't find her anywhere. And then this military couple started picking a fight with me in line. It's a good thing that staff member stepped in. I don't know what I would have done without him. He was so nice about it, too. Wait, hold on a sec. This wouldn't happen to be him, would it? Una showed Anton a family photo of Matthew. Yeah, that's the guy. Honestly, he looked way too busy to be spending his time bailing out some Liburnian he'd never met. You know what he said? He said there was no such thing as borders here in Mishlam. I just about burst into tears. I've never met him, but it does sound like something Una's father might say. I can definitely vouch for that. Do you know where he went after that? Sorry, it was too dark for me to tell. Seems to have been jumping all over the park, so he's probably someplace else by now. Likely so, especially if he was as busy as you say. We should probably get going then. Take care, Anton. You best not give up on that special gal of yours, got it? Yeah, I'll try my darndest. A woman with purple hair, was it? It couldn't be. It could. It could. Again, the camera angles, I want to turn around and look, and it's like, I can't. Alright, so let's talk. Sorry to bother you, but has Mr. Crawford come this way? He sure has. He's been helping us keep our guests in line for the ride. So you mean he's still in there? Oh, no. Someone called on him on his walkie, so he had to run off. I don't really know where he is aside from that. Sorry, guys. Every bit of information helps. Thank you very much. Maybe call him up. You have radios. Clearly. I suppose we have little choice but to continue searching throughout the park. Mr. Crawford isn't here, I'm afraid. He's probably helping out at some other part of the park. Just call him up. So, what say we take this thing for a spin? Well, one ride couldn't hurt, I suppose. Yes. Alright, let's take Ash on here. Now, who do we take with us? I'm trying to think who would be the I'm gonna go Muse. Like, who would be the best, the funniest, if there's any potential scenes? Go normal. We'll see how it works out for us.
Alright,
is it gonna be the exact same ride? That's the question. But the track... No. I thought it was going to go that way, and I was like, but the track doesn't go that way. It just turned on the track. It looked like it was turning off the track. Ow. There's no reason you can't just keep going. No. Don't like it when I miss them. Dear God. I'm waiting for the evil Mishette at some point. There it is. Even the cryptid thing. It's evil Mishette cryptid? Finish! That was shorter than Ash's one. Definitely shorter. No perfect bonus there. Like, no. No. It's just that... No. I don't think we get anything special, do we? Someone let me know. Do we get anything for getting perfect there? Doesn't mean I'm going to go back and do it. Just, I want to know. Right. Castle of Mirrors. Does it have the long road down to it again? Because I like the long road down to it. Come on, keep pulling back, keep pulling back, keep pulling back. Wow. Is that the Castle of Mirrors? Yep, they actually just finished renovating it, so I haven't been able to see inside yet. Apparently they moved the fortune telling over to here. People say it's the real deal. Perhaps we could have them divine the location of Yuna's father for us, then. You can't be serious. You really believe in that crystal ball gazing? I certainly wouldn't rule out the possibility. Yes, especially considering our recent experiences. Yeah, I was gonna say. In any case, it certainly wouldn't hurt to ask. Yeah, fine. Guess I'm outnumbered. Let's go in and see what we can find then. I was thinking, like, where's the fortune telling? Again, can't move the camera. Wow, look at that. I've never seen a building like this before. Oh my, how positively palatial? Now there's a rare sight. Hardly ever get to see how the other half lives back in Heimdall. My work involves a lot of travel, so I've been lucky enough to see the fabulous mansions of St. Ark and Beryl before. But my wife and daughter are right. Not even I've seen anything quite like this. Just stepping in a magnificent place like this has always been a dream of mine. I dare say I'm giddier than my own little girl. If you go to the very top, ring the bell, and tell your wish to the wishing mirror, it's bound to come true for sure. That's what the attraction here used to be, at least. Can't wait to see how things have changed since they remodeled it. Alright, calm down. So this is the Castle of Mirrors. It's really got this sort of like, ambience? You know what I mean? Indeed, it makes me wonder what it's like inside. Why don't we see who can find their way to the fortune teller first? You're on. No running though, fast walking only. You wouldn't want to bother the other visitors. Not to worry, citizen. I have no intention of gallivanting about, even if it is a competition. A truly honorable member of the armored divisions knows how to romp in moderation. Romp. Ooh, yeah. Nothing like a little competition to spice things up. Ooh, yeah. Me and the wife have always loved the Castle of Mirrors. So once we heard they'd renovated it, we made a special trip from Uri just to see it. See, my getting conscripted into the army's been weighing pretty heavily on my wife. So I'm hoping that going through the Castle of Mirrors might help put a smile on her face. They've been drafting up men back in Uri too, like my husband for instance. Mayor Armbrust had been right this entire time. Can't stop thinking about it. We as a people desired Mira, so it was us who decided to join the Empire. But the Empire had a hidden agenda behind it all. That's what the Mayor had been trying to warn us of all along. Yeah. If we hadn't become a part of the Empire, my husband would have never been called to service. Just goes to show. Act in haste, repent at leisure. Uri. That's Stark's hometown, ain't it? As well as that of Pro Ambrust, the Azure Chevalier. Once a city-state, it was turned into a special economic zone of the Empire around 11 years ago. According to Intelligence Division documentation, their last mayor was Crow's late grandfather. Yes. Enter the Castle of Mirrors. Yes. This is very different. This is quite the crowd of people. There are a lot of women here. Well, yeah, it is fortune telling. Women around here love that sort of thing. This is the first time I've tried it since it was renovated, but the fact that it's this popular must mean that this fortune teller must be good. Let's go in. Yeah, let's hurry up and get this over with. Come on, fortune tellers just say real cliched things. This is just a waste of time. Don't say that, it's bad luck. Bad luck, that's nonsense. If you could tell the future just by looking into a crystal ball, things would be so much easier. Yeah, sorta. I've heard all kinds of talk about Beryl's fortune telling. She's apparently got a perfect track record with her predictions. We're here to get our futures read. What we'll do if we get told that my boyfriend will be conscripted. Sure hope she doesn't say anything ominous. It's Beryl, she'll say everything ominous, so it's Beryl. Surprised there was no... Oh no, they don't know her name, do they? I was gonna say there's no reaction from this group, it's like, they don't know her name. Well, no! Yeah, it's sort of like... I can understand it's strict to Sarah being aware of Beryl, but yeah, there's no real reason Elisa or Emma would be aware of Beryl, would they? They were on the Courageous. But there's still like that possibility where they may have not interacted. The fortune teller here is the real deal. I did what she said and I managed to find a memento of my late husband that I'd lost. You should get your fortune told, then you'll see for yourself just how good she is. It's so exciting to think we'll be walking around in there. Tell me what it's like. It's like a fabulous illusion in there. The light's all soft and the mirrors really make your head spin. I can't imagine it, but I can wait. Mirrors make your head spin, huh? Sounds like fun. I can't wait to get my fortune read. I've already gone through 5 times. I know it better than anyone else. I was gonna say, it's like, what this is actually reminding me of is like it's like, even though it's the Castle of Mirrors, so I was expecting the, you know, the, like, astrolabe looking thing. But it's like, no, this is like the entrance to the fortune fortune-telling area. Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors. After walking through the mysterious corridors of mirrors, you can enjoy the park's famous fortune-telling. Do you, too, want to lose yourself in a world of profound mystery? Go on then. 7 of you? No problem. I'll call you all once it's your turn, so please wait here for now. This better be good, Beryl. Once a few customers had gone in, you and the others were ushered inside. Please tell me it's actually a castle of mirrors, like in the way of like you could get lost. Oh wow, I've never seen such big mirrors. This place really does have a magical atmosphere. Tch, I want to say you're overreacting, but I didn't think it would be like this. We should try and enjoy ourselves, but you can't forget why we're here. Yes. We'll have our fun in moderation. We should head towards the fortune teller. Beryl. Like, this is kind of what I meant, but not. I still think they're going with the old, there's actually something on the other side. It's just no, it's just a mimic of what you're doing. That's the cheapest way to do it in terms of resources. It's just very, very simple, very simple. It's whether or not you can get out of sync. But yeah, I'm assuming on the other side there's another unit. See, this could all be mirrors and it'd be fun. It's still very, like, imagine if this whole thing was like that though. It'd be like, just seeing if I could just make the duplicate unit not work. Oh, that would have been good if it like went back round, it was the start again. Be like, that's weird. Oh, I was hoping more of that. I was enjoying that. I sensed you were to approach soon. Is that? You met her in Milsante. Couldn't believe it at first when I heard. There we go. But it's really you. Huh? Does this mean... Beryl. I suppose I should probably introduce myself to those of the new Class 7. My name is Beryl. I'm a graduate of the main campus and the former head of the Occult Research Society. Perhaps it was the will of fate that allowed us to meet again. Why the hell didn't anyone from the old Class 7 notice? Actually, wasn't there something off about them? Now that you mention it, there was static from the Orcus too, so they did step away for a bit. Hang on, I don't remember telling you we're the new Class 7. You need not introduce yourselves. I have already seen it all. Everything is following its intended path. That is all there is to it. Seriously, what the hell are you yammering on about? She's quite interesting, even when compared to the rest we've met. I wonder, is she a witch too? No, I'll talk about like my ideas of what I think is going on with Beryl after this scene. No, I asked my grandmother. She said Beryl has nothing to do with us. Yeah, there we go. Sounds like you knew we were coming. Of course. Our pink-haired friend is looking for her father, is she not? That's right. Can you read my fortune? It would be my pleasure. Let us take a look at what the future holds for all of you. This is spiritual presence. No, this is something more. Aha. It's all unfurled before me now. You will have 3 encounters within MWL before you will be reunited with your father. I am likely one of those encounters. With this, you've experienced all 3 encounters. You must wait for the right time now, or not your reunion is close at hand. That is all I have to say. A fated reunion. And 3 encounters leading up to it, This is why I hate the occult stuff. Never just tell us straight up. If I said any more, it would be considered excessive interference within the threads of fate. Fortune-telling is merely a prediction. It cannot decide your future. Hey, yeah, that's in line to what I'm thinking. What you glean from it depends solely on you. It depends on us. Beryl, just what on earth are you? I'm nothing more than an idle spectator of the strands of fate. However, as an alumnus of Thor's myself, I do wish to cooperate with you as much as fate allows. That remains the truth. Yes, I wish to help both new and old Class 7, Rean and the others as well. That has not changed since my time as a student. I hope you will visit me again, if you once again find questions plaguing your thoughts. I cannot wait to see what path fate will lead you down. Well, that was really strange. It was like she could see everything. Still, she did say that in the end she's still a member of Thor's. Yeah, there are some things I'm curious about, but I think it's fine to trust her. I hope to get to know more about her in the future. I think I've had enough of the occult for today. Indeed, let's keep searching for Yuna's father. If the fortune teller was correct, we should find him somewhere in MWL. Right, let's get moving. Right, so my thoughts and feelings and all that type of stuff on, like, Beryl here. Let's actually look at her. Oh, I haven't sorted that yet, have I? All the way down there? Fine. Characters, miscellaneous. Where's... That'll be in the floors one now, wouldn't it? Yeah. Beryl there. All-seeing eye. Beryl was once president of Thor's Occult Research Society. She claims she can see the future, and her predictions bear that out. So what I'm thinking is, Beryl is actually an artificial construct in the same way like Milliam was, Altina is, Kia is, but not a modern one. I think she's some kind of homunculus, a doll, something like that. From like the time of the Great Collapse, before then. And she's survived that, like, you know, other people survived it as well, and they ended up creating new empires and stuff like that. But Beryl survived it as well. And I think, as a result of, like, that, like, she's been aware of everything that's going on, and she's got this strange ability to basically see causality like other people and stuff like that we've noticed. Like, I don't understand, like, what her meaning, like, behind why she was constructed or anything like that in this idea. But it's like, I think she's the author of the Black Records. So that's what I'm thinking, like, she's a homunculus, a doll, an artificial construct, whatever you want to call it, from the Great Collapse era, like before it and stuff like that. And she's been paying attention to causality, and she's been writing the Black Records. That's it. That's what I think is going on with Beryl. Beyond that, your guess is as good as mine at that. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just wondering if this symbol, like, matches up with other things we know. It's very similar to some of the shrines. That's what I'm thinking. Very similar. Not the same, though. Mishy's moved. It's gotten a lot busier here all of a sudden. Gasp. No way. Is it that time already? Is everyone having a fantastically fun time today? Mishette! Missy over here! Wowee! Everyone's in such a good mood, and that puts Mishy in a good mood too. What do you say we keep things rolling and start our afternoon show? Oh, brother Mishy, what do you think you're doing? It's Mishette. Oh my, on his head. Me, huh? If it isn't Mishette. That's what you get for forgetting about little old me-hee-hee. And for acting all gross, with that spoony look on your face and those freaky brows on your head. Oh, but that's just what my eyebrows look like. Mishette. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Come on, like, her eyebrows are the same. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. A duet with Mishette. A duet with Mishette? Huh? I wasn't aware the Mishy franchise had a younger sister character. Huh. Another freak in the family. Man, those two never change. There's plenty of stuff in the Empire to worry about, sure, but things like this just remind you it's not all just bad.
That's right. You really do know your stuff, young lady.
Where'd you come from?
No matter how dark things may get, Mishy will always be Mishy. A smiling face, ready to offer Crossbell a little light. But whoa, am I ever glad the show started on time.
Huh? Dad!
Yuna?
What? Is this really your father?
Well, I'm glad you finally found him.
What a surprise! What brings you here? And it seems you brought your friends, too.
No, we need your help. Basically, where's the back entrance? So that's what happened when I was too busy to take my course. I'm glad you're back, Yuna. Your mom must have been relieved too. Thanks, you're looking well too, Dad. Sorry to make you worry all the time. It's okay, you're here now. And me, your mom, Ken, and Nana. We all knew you'd come back. I know my Yuna can look after herself. Dad, you're embarrassing me. I think your father must have a good understanding of the situation. Maybe you could help us with the matter we discussed. You want to go to the wetlands, right? It's an area marked for development of the Michelin Resort. You received a memo from the Governor General's office that the place was out of bounds. Even people who work in the resort aren't permitted to go near it. I see. This whole thing's starting to smell pretty fishy. Must have something to do with the Governor General. Don't know anything for certain, but I'm sure it's not a safe place. Are you still going to go? Yes, we are. We have the strength and resolve to overcome any danger. And we will get Instructor Rean back. And Crossbell? I believe that it's connected to where the Empire is headed. Yuna. Well said. If that's the case, take this. Obtained wetlands keycard. Where do we use that? Ah, the beach. You'll find the door to the wetlands right before you hit Lakeside Beach. They should open it up for you. Oh, thanks, Dad. Aww.
Oh, Yuna. You've been stubborn as a mule ever since you were a little girl. You'd just go wherever your heart would take you, be it the police academy or Erebonia. But that's what makes you the wonderful young woman you are. The one your friends rely on. The one who won't let anything stop her. I only pray that Adios will keep my darling daughters safe.
Thanks. Having such a lovely family is a real blessing.
Yes, I must admit I'm a little jealous.
Everyone, please look after Yuna for me. Of course. You can count on us. I mean, it's Yuna, so it won't be easy, but I'll try. Hey, watch your mouth, Ash. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head over to the beach. Matthew went to the plaza to oversee the Mishy show, while the group returned to their task. My institute is helping military development, but despite that, my upperclassmen are just upset. Right, so they haven't updated, but I do see you too. I could tell he was upset, but I know what you're thinking. We should have been looking after him better. Now we can reflect on what happened later. Doesn't seem to be at the Ferris wheel, so let's look elsewhere. What's up with Harold and his wife? Oh, it looks like Colin's missing. Yuna, everyone. We were all holding hands when he yanked himself free and ran off. It was so sudden. We lost sight of him. Been looking everywhere for him. What? We can help you look. I won't lie. That would be great, but you look busy enough as it is. We'll find him in no time. Don't worry about us. But It's very crowded in the park. Finding him might be difficult. Help look for Colin. Guys, I think we should help look for Colin. I thought you would say that. I am not opposed. I guess there ain't no choice. The more people, the better. I think we should help. Thank you for helping us. You'd do the same for us if we were in trouble. Do you have any idea where Colin ran off? Yes, today is our last family trip before I set off for the front line. This evening, I have to present myself at the conscription office for the draft. I know that it's been weighing heavily on Colin. I knew he was upset, but I didn't want to bring it up. We have so little time as a family left. I just thought we could come here and make some happy memories that nothing could take from him. I think I just pushed it too much. All these unspoken grievances just came out. I see. Do you know which direction he went in? As soon as we got into the park, he just ran off into the crowd. We don't know whether he's still in the park or if he went back to the center. He didn't know what to do, so he started searching through the crowds here. Got it. You keep looking here then. We'll go and check out the center. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, everyone. First step in an investigation is to ask the right questions to the right people. Yeah, let's hit up the plaza and see if we get any first-hand witnesses. We should ask if anyone has seen a 10-year-old boy with red hair. The search for Colin. Oh, if only you'd been more considerate how my dear Colin was feeling. There are so many things I regret, but first and foremost, we have to find him. Indeed. We'll search the theme park. I'm very sorry to bother you with this, but I do hope you can find Colin. Alright, so I'm actually going to end this part here, and in the next part, we'll continue our search for Colin. Ta-da for now.